today we are gonna talk about if this chapter is the worst chapter yet. Yet. So chapter 5 is almost gone. It's basically chapter OG is basically right around the corner, and everybody is excited about that. So I was gonna wonder, is chapter 5 the worst chapter we all have yet? This idea got me by a YouTube channel that I will give credit to later. Hold up, let me just fix this. And I hope you guys will see if this is the worst chapter yet, and just say this is my opinion, so don't get mad at me. Okay, let's begin of season 1. Season 1 was a bit fun. We got introduced to medallions and all of that stuff. And also we got a new map. Peter Griffin finally got added, which was okay, I guess. They didn't really do that much with the collab. And I'll say this season's update was really not that good. All we got was the Christmas update, the Winterfest, and we didn't even get that much. We didn't even get the cabin. That was such a missed opportunity. And I was so sad. I was crying. And then we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for some reason, which was okay, I guess. They just added mythics, the skins, and a OG and a mini battle pass, and that's all they did with the collab. We've yet to get another collab with it, and that's all I remember from that chapter. And I forgot something. The end of the chapter. That season. It was like a big hand came out of the ground and basically just destroyed just basically we had to fight to open the box that it had, which was okay, I guess. Honestly, I wasn't that big of a deal for me. Honestly, I think it was like a thing, just a little mini live event, which I'm okay with. Just way better than Fracture. Then we go on to season 2. Season 2, it kind of frustrated me, man. Like, it literally had so much potential with myths and morals. Like, everybody was so excited, but it just died down by the first, 5 weeks. And then, the stupid Avatar collab, oh my god, that annoyed me. It was just it was a good collab, but they took, the theme of the season was out for 2 weeks. And I'm very sad about that, because everybody wanted Myths and season with Zeus in it. And I just feel like that's just sad for the community. And, oh, I forgot something. Minus came up to this game. And yeah, Season 2, Chapter 2, Season 2 is a great season. I know probably the best season we would ever have. But, I don't think, honestly, I didn't play that season, so I don't know, all the hype. But I don't think we needed him that much, you know? All we got was a floor and lava cloud, and the Minus gang was back, and it was pretty fun. Now we go on to chapter 3. Season 3. I'm so sorry, guys. And this season was controversial. I'll say that. it was like it was the most controversial season since season X, chapter 1. I would say that this season was probably the worst for the community because basically half the community is sweats and they didn't like this season. So honestly, for the community, I think they hated the season. But for me, I'm a casual player. Pretty much like this season. I only played like 19 games of it, which was pretty bad for a casual player like me. And I honestly didn't really mind it that much until like August or something. That's when I was like raging kind of the cause. And oh, I forgot, Reload came out this season, and that was like a big step. And I think they could do a lot more with that. And I'm pretty mad now that they haven't even added trios. So whenever you have like a trio of friends, you have to play squads, which makes me really mad. Up next is season 4. Season 4, I'm not gonna lie, it for the community, it's the best season of this chapter. But for me, I didn't really like this season. I'm sorry, guys. Hate me all you want. It's just like every single time I try to give it a chance, it just like adds a broken item and just makes it so not fun. Like like there's a whole list of items that are overpowered. We've got the War Machine jetpacks, the War Machine, what was that? War Machine's arsenals, yeah. And we've got also the Iron Man thing, where it just for the first month where that came out, it just locked onto you, and it was so freaking annoying. I hate it. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I love that you guys like this season. And I if you're watching this and you like this season, good for you, honestly. But I prefer season 3, this chapter, more than this season. Honestly, I think that all this I think the weapons didn't even made it that bad. I could live with the weapons. The sweats and the spammers are back, and I hate it. I hated how every single sweat and spammer was back, and every single time you try to win, they just and try to get a medallion. They're like plop up and kill you when you're like almost done with the medallion, dude, and they just take the medallion. I feel like that's so annoying, and that's the main reason why I don't like this season. And also, I know the season isn't done yet, but can we just agree that that I think the Salvo shotgun sucks, honestly. It's just a spam gun like the Frenzy Auto, but even worse. Like, I don't think it's even that good, and people are like, let's go. It's the best gun, you know? And honestly, it makes me really sad. I've had a lot of potential in this season, and they just chunk it out of the window. And it's honestly pretty sad, you know? So, is this the worst chapter yet? Yes. Yet. It doesn't mean that it was bad. It was just not as good as the other ones. Honestly, I took a break in chapter 4. I only played like maybe 100 games in there in chapter 4. And and like I think that's the better chapter than chapter 5, you know. I played a lot of chapter 5, and honestly, I think season 2 is probably the best season. but it's just like why? So we all know that next season is Chapter 2 OG, which I'm very excited for. Like I started in Chapter 2 Season 5, which I have The Mandalorian if you guys don't believe me. And I'm very happy that it's coming back. Cuz almost all my friends like I never mind. Almost all my friends started in Chapter 2. And honestly, I think this, in my opinion, Chapter 2 is the best chapter. Chapter 1 is like second place for me, and nothing's gonna change it. Honestly, don't hate me for that. It's just that I think all the like, the glory days was Chapter 2, I think. And I think that Chapter 2 has the best map out of all the maps we had. And I just wanted to yap my mouth about Chapter 5 and say how much, and talk about it, and probably make a bunch of videos about it. Yeah, so credits to, what, I'll put his link in the description, but I don't know how to say his name, so if you want to check out his video, you can go. And I'll probably make a video about chapter, about next season of my opinions and my what I want from chapter 6. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And if you like this video, please consider subscribing. Please and thank you. Good night.